What's up, little bros? You got Big Bro here. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like the gems and truths I'm dropping. Now, my blockers, we're going to take this channel into the stratosphere. We're going to talk about everything on this channel, not just finances and not just stocks, because that's not everything in life. That is a very minute part of your life. And we're going to build each other better, and we're going to build the black and brown community, and anybody else who wants to follow along, you can follow along too. But there is a problem in the black and brown community where people are not educating us, and I'm going to try to educate a lot of us. Now, do you know what the number one, excuse me, let me just fix this camera angle. Do you know what the number one wealth destroying tool is? No, it's not day trading. I know a lot of you thinking, Larry, it's day trading. No, it's not day trading. It's picking the wrong woman and having kids with her and marrying that person. In the black community, we have kids so young. We have kids having kids, and you're already starting off on the wrong track, behind the eight ball, and your kids are doomed. We need to really start evaluating our lives and the decisions we're making. Now, I'm not knocking the passport bros at all. They're doing what men were supposed to be doing since the dawn of time. Now, women do the same thing. They do the same thing. They settle down with the best mate, the strongest man who they want to procreate with. We should start doing the same thing. Here's why. When you're young, your brain is not fully developed. You don't know what you really want in life. You don't know what you like. You don't know what direction you want to go. People can't even pick the right colleges and the right career paths, but they're going to pick the right person to have kids with and stay with the rest of their lives. No, that is a huge problem, man. When you're in your 20s, 30s, and even early 40s, you need to be building your brand. You need to be building your wealth, your income. If you want to get into real estate, if you want to get a degree, go to college and further your education, you need to be doing that without a person attached to your side hampering your decisions on what you want to do with your life. Your 20s and your 30s and your 40s, you could be building your brand. Okay. Now, I know a lot of men are going to say, but I don't want to be an old dad. Okay. I get that. Do what you got to do. But these are for the men. When you're successful and you're secure, no debt, you got mad money, you're good. You're 40 years old. You'll be able to pull a 25-year-old or a 28-year-old. Trust me. Take a look at George Clooney. George Clooney was a bachelor for how long? Was chilling. And then then married a model and had 2 kids with her, I believe. All right. And I believe she was also a lawyer too. But do you ever hear them having any problems? Take a look at Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter knew, I'm going to be crushing everything out here. I'm not getting engaged or married till my career starts to come to an end. And what did Derek Jeter do? So many athletes make these problems for themselves. Getting married to the high school sweetheart, getting married to the college sweetheart. And then you go to the pros and now you realize how big the world is and you're sleeping with everything. You're pulling IG models, you're getting caught, and now you lose half of your $100 million deal to a woman you were with for 5-6 years in college. And now all of a sudden, you know how you're paying child support, you're paying for her lifestyle. Men, you really need to live your life and travel the world. When you start going to Jamaica, Turks and Caicos, Curacao, St. Kitts and Nevis, Brazil, Portugal, you travel across the pond, you're in Greece, you're in Spain, you're going to think differently about the women around the corner. That's why, leave the high school sweetheart and hometown girlfriend. You got to leave that alone. Now, here's the thing. Even if you do come back and you want to marry her, or you do want to settle down with a woman, in the States, you'll look at it all different. You're not going to take her crap because you'll realize, I'm successful. I'm going to take this. I just came from a place where I was relaxing for 2 weeks and a woman gave me no headaches. Now, all women come with headaches. I'm going to tell you that right now. All women come with headaches. The trick is to be and marry the woman that gives you the least amount of headaches. Me and my fiance, I said when I got divorced, I'm never getting married again. I traveled the world. I did a bunch of crazy stuff. I'm here to talk about it. But I met this woman. She was great. All women have issues, like I said. But her issues, They're just typical normal crap that I grew up around with my sisters and my mom, you know, stupid moody stuff. I give her space. I go do my thing. I go to the gym. I go in the garage. I do my thing. She's fine in a few minutes, hours, because she probably had a bad day at work. But when you start dating women with baggage, with kids, bringing kids from other men, bringing 2 different baby daddies to you, how can that make your life better? Men, if you're debt free, your cars are paid off, you got a great career, you got retirement accounts, right? How is a woman with a kid or 2 kids or 3 different kids, how's that gonna make your life any better? She's gonna look at you and say, I want some of that. Put my kids through college. You're putting another man's kids through college. And I see this mistake all the time. Men adopt other men's kids. Do you know he's no longer on the hook for that? If you guys break up, you're on the hook for that. You just adopted and became the daddy. So now you got to pay the child support on that kid. Men, live life. Life is short. Just imagine you come home. You worked a hard overnighter. It could be the white collar world or the blue collar world. Your wife thinks you're working all night. The kids are having a sleepover somewhere with their friends. You come home. You walk in the door. Diego, Raheem, and Mark are giving him they're giving her the alley-oop. In the state of New Jersey, there's something called a no-fault divorce. Whoever makes more has to pay the other person. So now just imagine this. You got to leave the home. You lose the home, and she's getting alley-ooped with your kids possibly in the room, and you're working those overnighters to pay for that lifestyle. Men, travel. I'm telling you, you will not regret this. Travel. Here's some statistics. See, I have a hard time saying that word. Here's some statistics for you. 14 out of every 1,000 marriages end. That doesn't seem like a lot, but in the black and brown community, a lot of us don't really get married anyway. We just date people for a long amount of time. Let's be honest with that. But 14 out of 1,000, that's a lot. That is a lot. Now, those numbers are going up. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down, but I know a lot of people, and you may know people or come from a divorced family. Now, here's the reasons for divorce: commitment, infidelity, conflict and arguing, marrying too young, financial problems, substance abuse. That could come from depression of all the things I just named, and then domestic violence. You put your hands on a woman, that will follow you for the rest of your life. You might not be able to get a job, and you might not be able to get a gun permit. You might not be able to travel into certain countries with that. That's serious. 70% of women file for divorce. 70%. So this whole movement of wanting to be a bad chick, there's 2 different movements. You got some chicks that don't want to do anything and they want to hop on your caboose and live for free. And you got some chicks that are saying that they want to be bad chicks and the men got to follow them. Men, follow your own lane. You'll eventually meet the woman that is destined for you. Now, I'm going to come out and tell you this, right? Now, this is going to be the best gem I've ever dropped. I know a lot of these chicks, they got fatties. They curvy, they the way we like them, but they're idiots. They're knuckleheads. They're bubbleheads, as you know, as Al Pacino would say in Scarface. Come here, bubblehead. They're bubbleheads. That's what a lot of these women do. They walk around thinking they're hot because a lot of men are sweating them. Yo, I'm telling you, don't pay no attention to that, right? Build your brand. You gotta vet these women. Here's some tests for you men. If you're always picking them up, you're always dropping them off, you're always paying the bill, and they never reach, and you not smashing, there is somebody blowing her back out who's coming to the house late at night with a Corona 24 ounce or a Steel Reserve eating Cheez-Its, and he's blowing her back out, and then he's eating the cereal, her kid's cereal the next day, and he's leaving. Yo, you need to be doing the same thing. If you're not smashing her, you shouldn't be paying for nothing. If she's not potentially going to be your long-term girlfriend or wifey, you got to see what she brings to the table. If she's not bringing anything to the table in the beginning, what makes you think she's going to bring anything to the table in the middle and the end? You got to see how many times she reaches to pay. You got to see if she wants to be a stay-at-home wife, all well and good. But is that what you want, or do you want help with the bills? If she's a stay-at-home wife, I'm sorry, but she better not be giving you any drama. If you're making the bread, she better be knowing her role. You're doing what you're doing. She's managing the kids and taking kids to school, and dinner's cooked, and you're handling the man part of that. But if you're the man of the house and she's coming in the door, I'm sorry, super overweight, purple hair, long, nasty nails, and she, yo, why are you with her, bro? Why are you with these type of women? You can do better, man. You can do better. Here's what I tell my fiance. You better do the things you've done when I met you, because those are the things that will keep me. Okay, you better, I know age sets in, but go to the gym, look hot. I go to the gym, I do my best. I'm not the best looking dude, but I'm a good looking dude, and I'm trying, and I'm successful. Men, grow your brand. Don't worry about the women. Get a passport. I'm gonna tell you, smash as many chicks as you like. You don't know what you like. You may like skinny chicks, big chicks, short chicks, Amazonian chicks. You don't know what you like until you smash everything. Men, go out there, soil your royal oats. They even said it in Coming to America. Soil your royal oats. My dad is from the South, and he told me before I got married, and I missed this gem. He said, son, are you sure you want to do this? There were a lot of cars you still haven't driven yet, and I didn't even get it. No regrets. Get it.